greatly simplified form, we have the four elements needed in every timepiece. A source of energy or power, a means of transmitting power, a dial to record the flow of power, and a way to control the power. Simplified form, we have the four elements needed in every timepiece.
What do you expect after 25 years? Come on in, make yourself at home. Come on in, and make yourself at home.
Good evening. And welcome to Game Night Throwback Thursday on Thursday the 8th of August. Hope you all are keeping well. It is Throwback DangerZone time. Do come and join the lobby. Quick in and out stream. 45 minutes to an hour. And then we can all get on with our Thursday evening. Hello, Spaniel. We have a Baniel Span here, who is very sweet. My sponsor for the evening. Hope you all are doing well. Good evening to SJ, Shapes, Colin, Topper, Mark, Astragali, ABB, Ardenfex, Cola, Prudes, BC, Stilgar, Simpsons Angle, Fluffy Bunny, and anyone else who is lurking, loitering, and lingering in the chat. You are most welcome to be here. Thank you very much for joining. I've seen a bit quiet tonight. A little bit quiet, but I think to be expected. Thursday evening. I don't know, people off doing things maybe that is not quiz. Who'd have thunk it? Talking of dogs, I went for a walk today with the friends and a chocolate Labrador called Harley. Hurrah for dogs! Harley was lovely. It sounds like a lovely name. Do you want to see this little bear a little bit bigger? Come on, bear. Oh, there we go. No, oh dear. Do you want to look at the stream? Looking at the stream? You looking at Daddy? Hello. Sleepy. You can do a big yawn. Do a big yawn. Oh, that's kisses. Big yawn. No big yawn? No, he doesn't want to do a big yawn. That's fine. But he's still lovely. Yes, he is. My co-host tonight. So many kisses. Get a room, says Topper. You know, to be fair, we're in a room. We have a room. This is our room. Well, it's my office, but this is our room. No, he's not so tired today. If I cuddle him, he might yawn. Because sometimes, there we go. Sometimes he yawns as if to say, "Please don't do that. I don't want you to cuddle me. I feel smothered." Don't you? You're going to hop down. I'm going to sleep on your cardboard bed. Cardboard mat. Or do you want to leave? You want to leave entirely? Okay. But we'll leave it ajar so you can change your mind. 15 of you in so far. Which will make for an interesting dynamic of this game. It's normally stuffed to bursting, the lobby. We've got one side at the moment, but I did say I'd start fairly quickly, as close to 5 past as possible. I then played an extra song, granted, so it might be more like 10 past we get going. So I'll give 3 more minutes just to see if anybody else wants to come join us. Like Pyro does, right there. Welcome to the game, Pyro Pygmy. Lovely to have you. Welcome, welcome. So, Legacy Pack, hashtag Dogyawn from Stilgar. Legacy Pack tonight. Not going to say who it's from nor what season, but it might become clear quite early on, possibly. We'll find out, but I will of course give them full credit at the end. And yes, I added in a little setting so it anonymizes it on the opening titles as well, which is nice. I've got a bad neck at the moment. About 3 days ago, there was a funny twinge in my neck, and it's still very painful. So what happens when you get old? Question 1: who is the current Prime Minister? No, it's not that. It's not mine. I'll say that for nothing. It's not mine. I'm trying to avoid using my legacy packs because they do tend to come out relatively frequently. Hello, Mango. Welcome back to the stream. Lovely to have you with us. Hope you enjoyed Saturday night. And looking forward to some Thursday evening action. The pack creators present, they can play. No, I always DM the pack creator in advance. I normally pick the pack either before work or when I finish work on the Thursday, and then I'll send them a DM in advance to say, got your pack for Throwback Thursday, unless you're absolutely desperate to play, and so far nobody has. Yeah. So I will neither confirm nor deny whether the author is in the chat. I'm going to look down the list. Not going to say either way, but yes. Right. Hello, Flyboy. Welcome. 1 more minute, and then we'll get going. Yeah, it's fair to give them notice, otherwise they end up they'll be potentially playing their own pack, which is, it could be interesting. But not something to do by choice. How was Concert? The concert was really good. It was filmed in the end. We ended up streaming it. It's since been made private, but I've got the footage. We raised £1,500 for charity. And get this, the local MP showed up. I sent her an email like 4 days before saying, well done on winning the election. And I said, a message from our sponsor, G. Eisens.
The Secret of Life, +2. Huzzah.
The Secret of Life +2. Indeed so. Thank you for the 44 months there, G. Eisens. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the game. I sent her an email saying, I voted for you and congratulations. And, I look forward to the changes you're going to make. By the way, I run this concert series on the first Sunday of the month. If you're not doing anything, this one's a charity concert. It'd be great to see you. And she turned up and we had an opportunity for a photo shoot and... was a photo shoots for the local magazine and stuff. But yeah, we raised £1,500. And she was lovely, very down to earth, very friendly. She seemed quite cool, she was so it was nice. It was great success. I am going to post some footage into the Discord at some point. Right, 20 players in, that seems like enough. Let's get on with the game. The name of the game is DangerZone. Answer as many questions correctly as you can. The faster you get them right, the more points you get. You've got 1 help per round. You can either nerf for a flat rate, or you can double the points if you think you've got it right. And there's a little ×2 button on the answers. You can use either help once, but not both, and they will be refreshed at the end of the round. At the end of the round, players in the Danger Zone will be eliminated, but of course can still play along in the behind-the-scenes game. And you'll vote, well, she can for the time being. She keeps coming along to our concerts. 20 players in. Which means we're going to lose 3 in this first round. Still time to get into the game. I'm not sure if you get into the game if you join now. I guess we'll find out. The first round is Mike. 5 questions this round. Multiplying will double your points. For the question, nerfing in this round will earn you 10 points. The faster you answer, the more points you get. So the first player to answer correctly gets 20, then 19, then 18, then 17, and so on. That would mean... What? I don't know what's going on. Anyway, the first round is Mike. Those are the rules. 20 players in. Best of luck to you all. At the end of this round, we will lose 3 players. And Odie, welcome to the stream. Oh, is it not letting you? That's very rude, isn't it? Well, maybe a refresh. I don't know. Maybe it's logged you out. But I appreciate the anniversary all the same, Odie. Good luck, and let's play Danger Zone. Starting with this. What word directly precedes Mike in the NATO phonetic alphabet? Is it November, Luke, Neil, or Lima? Pyro missing out on that one. Everyone else getting it right. Mark was fastest and with a multiplier for 40. Clive second with a multiplier for 38. Astrogali was third. Top was fourth. Fetz was fifth. It's Lima. It's a bit of an RTFQ. It goes Lima, then Mike, then November is the NATO phonetic alphabet. Nice, easy one to start with. Quite a few multipliers coming in there, including Mark and Clive and Prugs, Silver Electron, Giesens, and whoever that is. That's Oni at the top there. Well played. Let's reorder the board. There's our three players in the Danger Zone: Oni, Colin, and Pyro. That late multiplier is only worth 4 points. You'd have been better off nerfing that one, Oni. Such is the way that this game can go sometimes. But Oni, Colin, and Pyro in the Danger Zone. Time to get out. Still his question number 2. What job title follows Mike and The to form the name of a band who have had hits with The Living Years and Word of Mouth? Is it managers, mechanics, masons, or mailmen? You hit the double by accident, like a tit. What a shame. And
what a shame.
There it is. Mechanics is the answer to that one. If I can find my notes. Yeah, Mike and the Mechanics. English rock supergroup formed in Dover in 1985 by the bassist from Genesis. Shapes was fastest with a multiplier doubling up to 40. Mark was second, Clive third, Prugs fourth, ABME was fifth. And other multipliers in there: Astrogali multiplying and correct, Stilgar multiplying and correct as well. Just the 3 multipliers being played. Let's reorder the board. Mango slips into the Danger Zone now, in there with Oni and Pyro. Colin making good his escape. Could yet go back in there, though. Mark is currently at the top. Clive in second. Shapes in third. Let's play on. Question 3. Actually focus on this game, for fuck's sake. Let's see what this one does for you. Fruit-flavoured sweets Mike and Ike were introduced by which American candy company in 1940? Just Born is the answer. Trickier question there. Originated in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania in 1940. The exact name origin of Mike and Ike is unknown. Just 2 players getting that one right there. Mark was fastest, Stilgar right behind for 20 and 19 points respectively. A couple of nerfs coming in there. Colin and Flyboy both nerfing that for the flat rate of 10 points. Let's add those points on and reorder the board. With 2 questions to go, Mango, Oni, and Pyro are in the Danger Zone. A little bit of a gap, but still 2 questions, so that could all change. Smattering of help still available as well. Remember, use them or lose them. If you get through to the next round, you'll get it back. If you're eliminated, you won't have one anyway, so do use them. That is what they're there for. Mark at the top, Clive in second, Shapes in third. Let's play on. Question number 4. Which EastEnders character was played by Mike Reed from 1987 to 2000, and then sporadically until 2005? Was it Frank Butcher, Max Branning, Ian Beale, or Billy Mitchell? Frank Butcher was the correct answer there. I'm hoping there's a small in here if you don't know, as Billy Mitchell and Ian Beale are still recurring characters today, and Max Branning only recently left. At least that was the case a couple of years back. But yeah, Max Branning's played by, I think, Jake Wood, Ian Beale is Adam Woodyat, and Billy Mitchell, Perry Fenwick, if memory serves. Frank Butcher played by Mike Reed. Prugs was fastest, Shapes second, Colin third, Astrogali fourth, and Colo was fifth. A couple of nerfs in there, Stimps' Angle and Fetz both nerfing that question, and a smattering of rights and wrongs. Let's reorder the board. Mango just about finding a way out of the Danger Zone, still with the help available. Fluffy Bunny's the highest player with a help still available. Pyro down at the bottom, but has still got that help. Oni and Silver Electron also in the Danger Zone with 1 question to go. Let's see if they can get out of there. Question number 5, take a look. You might know it as a sting from The Hive, but what Mike Oldfield's song gave its name to the very first album released through Virgin Records? Was it Flying Teapot, Phaedra, The Faust Tapes, or Tubular Bells? Tubular Bells was the correct answer. Interestingly enough, Flying Teapot by band Gong was the second album ever released through Virgin on the same day as Tubular Bells. It's that one. Oni was fastest for 20 points, Shape second, Clive third, Mark was fourth, and Proogs was fifth. Quite a few helps coming in there. Pyro going for the multiplier in under a second, unfortunately on a wrong answer, will be eliminated as a matter of course. AB Me nerfing that one, Topper multiplying and correct, Mango nerfing, Fluffy Bunny nerfing, BC multiplying also correct. So a smattering of points going out there. Let's reorder the board and see what happens. Oh, Oni just managing to hang on by a single point, manages to knock Silver Electron back in, and G. Eisen slips into the danger zone with 20 points. That's the way the game goes. Just Cola choosing not to use his help in this round. Mark finishing on top with 111, Shapes in second with 93, and Prudes in third with 81. Oni lives to fight another day, as does Mango, both of them getting out of the danger zone on 24 and 29. But unfortunately, at the end of the round, we've got Silver Electron, G. Eisens, and Pyro in the danger zone. I do hope that you three will continue in the background game, but unfortunately for now, it is the end of the round. You are in the danger zone, which means we have to say goodbye. How have I managed to make it sound like Blue Dabba D? Dunno. Great skills. Zap! And off they go. G. Eisens and Silver Electron leading the Boneyard with 2 questions each. Once you're in the Boneyard, only correct answers will count, no points. Everyone's points is reset to 0, apart from Mark, Shapes, and Prugs, as they were the top 3 finishers. They get a little boost coming into this round, 8, 5, and 4. Everyone else has been reset to 0, and your helps have been reinstated. 17 players remain. 3 will be lost at the end of the round. Let's go on to round 2. Which is on ale. Okay, conversation with my parents just arriving back from holiday. Don't recommend it. Yeah, that's pretty tricky there, Oni. But you're doing well. You're into round 2. Let's see if you can keep it up. Mike plus ale. Oh, I'm sure that's just a coincidence, Mark. 5 questions in this round. Multiplying will once again double your points for the question, and nerfing will get you 8 points, half the number of players rounded down. Use either help once, but not both. Use them or lose them. You will get them back if you get through to the next round, and you won't have them at all if you go out, so you might as well use them. Round 2 is on ale. Mark is leading the pack, Shapes in second, Prugs in third. If you're all ready, let's play Danger Zone. Starting with this, Adam's Ale is a nickname commonly given to what liquid? Is it cider, water, tea, or whiskey? That would be water, Adam's Ale. No further notes for you on that one, but Adam, of course, being the first man in biblical times, Adam's Ale is known as water. Quite a number of multipliers coming in here. Clive was fastest but didn't multiply, getting himself 17 points. Then Mark, Shapes, Prugs, and Astragali were 2, 3, 4, and 5, all of them multiplying, as did BC, though unfortunately BC multiplied on a wrong answer and is therefore going to lose his help. He's going to have some work to do to try and recover from that. Let's reorder the board. We've got a tie in the danger zone. 6 players currently in there, all on 0. BC, Fetz, Oni, Mango, Stimson, and Toot. We must break that tie before the end of the round. If we have a tie come the end of question 5, we will go to a tiebreaker, because we can only lose 3 players this round. Mark at the top, Shapes in second, Prugs in third. No change there for now. Let's go on. Question number 2. You got it in the right order. What's the first? Is it really? Nice. Next question. Sadly closed in 2022, Kelham Island Brewery, which produced Pale Rider Ale, amongst others, was situated in which English city? That would be Sheffield. Oh, speak of the devil and he shall appear. I was just about to say it's Bash's stomping ground. But he said, oh hey, before I've had a chance to. Welcome, Bash, hope you're well. And yeah, that's up in Sheffield. This is where my brother lives, up in Sheffield as well. Note here that from either the writer or the proofer, I think it might be the proofer, Apparently every single person over 50 used to drink this with no exceptions when they used to visit Weatherspoons. So, yeah. I must say I've not come across it, but I'm more of a lager and cider drinker rather than an ale drinker. Topper was fastest, Clive second, Shapes third, Colin was fourth with a multiplier, and Astragali was fifth. Colin Colin the only one to multiply there. Stimson's Angle and Stillgod both nerfing that for the flat rate of 8. Let's reorder the board. And we've resolved that tie. Stimson's Angle, BC, and Fetz now in the danger zone. Fetz notably with a help still available. Shapes is now leading, Mark in second. Astragali moves up to third. Still quite a few helps in play. Let's see what question number 3 brings. What brewery company produces light ales called Iceberg, Anchor, and White Star Line? Is it Titanic, Marston's, Cotswold Brewing Company, or Fenton's? And a message from our sponsor, Oni.
There we are.
42 months, the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Thank you very much, Oni, for the support. And well done, Twitch, for getting your life in gear and actually allowing it to work. Turning off and on again. It actually worked. Funny that, sometimes it does. The answer there was Titanic, as in the White Star Line, which was the company that made the Titanic ship that hit the iceberg and then sank. And it probably had some anchors as well. So lots of ins there. BC was fastest, Shape second, Clive third with a multiplier, Mark was fourth, and Oni was fifth, also with a multiplier. Fluffy Bunny also multiplying there and doubling up their points with the correct answer, and Flyboy using a nerf on that one for the flat rate of 8. Let's reorder the board. Mango drops down into the danger zone. Also there was Simpson's Angle and Fetch. Just a single point separating Mango in the danger zone, and Topper and BC currently not in the danger zone. Though BC doesn't have a help, Mango and Topper both do. It's because it truncates it, and I see T-O-O and automatically assume it's Toot, but Topper. So technically Tooper is technically how you pronounce that. So if I call you Toot again, forgive me. Right, Shapes at the top, Clive in second, Mark's in third. Let's have another question. Question number 4. With the A standing for ale, what do the letters I and P stand for in an IPA? International Pure, India Pale, Imperial Pint, or Isopropyl? A sea of green there, everybody getting it right. BC fastest, Shape second, Only third, Mark fourth, and Prugs was fifth. Fetz and AB Me multiplying that one and doubling up their points. Let's see what that does to the positions with one question to go. Mango, Fetz, and Stimson's Angle still in the danger zone down there. Well, Mango's dropped back in. I think Mango's been in and out a bit, but has still got a help available, as has Topper, as has Colo. Everyone else has spent theirs. Shapes, Clive, and Mark up in the top 3, looking to get a bonus going into the next round. Let's see what question number 5 brings you. Good luck. According to Britannica.com, historically an ale was a drink similar to beer, but without which key ingredient? Is it yeast, water, malt, or hops? Oh, Colo could have some sadness here, because the 3 players beneath him have all gotten it right. Top has gone for a nerf. Is that going to have been enough? BC and Flyboy also potentially was something to worry about, because that's big points coming in from Mango, Fetz, and Stimson's Angle there. We'll have to see what happens. Colo, Topper, Flyboy. I think BC might be safe, but we could have a 3-way swap here. Mango, Fetz, and Stimson's Angle could make it out. Colo, Topper, and Flyboy might be finding their way in. Topper might go ahead of BC, so BC may have to worry. Shapes and Clive at the top getting it wrong, but already safe. Stimson's Angle was fastest in 0.57 seconds. That's very fast indeed. Probably just a hit and hope at that point. Fluffy Bunny was second, Mark third, Mango fourth, AB Me was fifth. Just the one help being played there from Topper. Just to let you know, popular in England, where the term is now synonymous with beer, ale was until the late 17th century an unhopped brew of yeast, water, and malt. Beer being the same brew with hops added. Modern ale typically is bittered with hops rather than gruit. a blend of herbs that historically was used to add bitterness to ales. Lovely piece of trivia there. And let's see what the scores are at the end of round 2. Topper has managed to make it out. BC and Flyboy are both safe, as is Mango, but Stimson's Angle, despite getting the maximum, did not do enough to get out of the danger zone. Neither did Fetz. They're both still stuck in there. Fetz, although the scores are much tighter than they were, Colo still had a help available, as did Mango for that matter. But Fetz and Colo finishing on 25 and Stimson's Angle on 26 in the danger zone. Flyboy staying safe by just 2 points. Up at the other end, Mark finishes in the lead with 83, Shapes in second with 82, and Clive in third with 72. You three will get a boost going into round number 3. And you'll be joined there by Fluffy Bunny, Astrogali, Proogs, Oni, ABME, Colin, Stilgar, Mango, Topper, BC, and Flyboy. Very well done. We'll see you in round 3. G. Isons has the crown in the Boneyard at the moment, but we're going to have 3 new players join the Boneyard because unfortunately Stimson's Angle, Cola, and Fetz. It is the end of the round. You are in the danger zone, which means we have to say goodbye. And in they go, Colo usurping the Boneyard crown, and because of a bug that is so persistent and so difficult to track down that it is now a feature, and also because I kind of like it, the danger zone size increases. Actually, no, that's correct. It should increase here, 4 and 4. So at the end of this round, we will lose 4 players, and at the end of the following round, we'll also lose 4 players, leaving us with a 6-person final. Helps have been reset. Marks and Shapes and Clive have all got their bonuses, 7, 4, and 3, and everyone else has been reset to 0. 4 players to be lost at the end of this round as we go to round 3, which is Barry, Mike, Ale, and Barry. The 3 rounds so far. For anyone unsure where this is going, you may have now had a big clue, and also potential clue to who the writer might be, but we'll have to wait and see. 5 questions in this round. Once again, multiplying doubles up your points, and nerfing this round will get you 7 points, half the number of players still in live play. Again, use either help once but not both, and you need more clues. Either help once but not both, and use them or lose them. You don't get them in the Boneyard game, and you will get them back at the start of the next round if you don't use them, so you might as well. Round 3 is Barry. 5 questions on the subject of Barry. Let's see how we get on. Good luck. Let's play Danger Zone. Starting with this. During the Reign of Terror, Madame du Barry was the last mistress of which French king? Louis XV, Napoleon III, Henry II, or Charles IX? Most getting that one right, just AB me in the main game missing out, and Mark going for a nerf on that one. BC was fastest, only second, Topper third, Prudes fourth, and Clive was 5th. Yeah, Louis XV was the answer. Giving the time period of the Reign of Terror should hopefully narrow it down. Napoleon was the last French king much later, and Charles IX and Henry II were considerably earlier. Very well done. If you got that, let's reorder the board. Flyboy, Mango, Colin, and AB me in the danger zone. Everyone's still with the help available apart from Mark, who started with 7 and has doubled up, or has got 7 points from the nerf. So tied leader with BC, both on 14, Clive and Oni on 13, and Topper on 12. Let's play on. Question 2. Who stars as the eponymous assassin in the HBO black comedy series Barry? Is it Bill Hader, Ben Stiller, Adam Sandberg, or Seth Rogen? That will be Bill Hader. Bill Hader, which I must confess is not a show that I've come across, but according to my notes, it's a great show. ABB was fastest with a multiplier, Mango second with a multiplier, Astrogali third with a multiplier, Mark was 4th, Topper was 5th. Quite a few nerfs coming in that one as well. Fluffy Bunny, Colin, Stilgar, Flyboy, all nerfing that question, as well as the 3 multipliers on correct answers being played. Let's reorder the board. Flyboy, Prug, Shapes, and Colin now in the danger zone, though notably 2 of them have got helps still available, so scores could change very easily. Bit of a change around at the top. Astrogali and Mango now joint first with 30 points apiece. AB Me's in second and Mark is in third. Topper in fourth with a help available, so still scope for him to climb up the rankings. BC, Clive and Oni also with helps still available. Let's play on. Question number 3. Haters gonna hate. Very good. Which BBC sitcom was set in part on the Welsh seaside resort of Barry Island? Was it Still Game, Gavin and Stacey, Miranda, or Fleabag? Yes, Still Game is set in Scotland. Fleabag and Miranda are both set in London. Gavin and Stacey, Barry Island, in the Welsh seaside resort. Oni was fastest and with a multiplier. Shape second with a multiplier. BC third with a multiplier. Mark was fourth and Fluffy Bunny was fifth. And all of them getting those answers in under 2 seconds. Very, very fast indeed. Prug's also correct with a multiplier there, doubling up their points too. Well played if you got that one right. Let's reorder the board. Oni takes the lead with 41, BC in second with 38, Astragali, Mark and Shapes forming a three-way in third with 37. Currently in the danger zone, Colin still got Clive and Flyboy. Clive notably with a help still available. Topper also mid-table, in fact right in the middle of the table, 7th out of 14, also with a help available. Let's play on. Question number 3 or possibly 4. Let's take a look. Number 4. When used in heraldry, the term barry typically means what? Divided into equal horizontal sections, similar to a St Andrew's cross, diagonally striped, or an upwards V-shaped mark. Blimey, only the 1 plus Colo in the Boneyard getting that right. Flyboy and getting it right in 1.22 seconds. Don't know if that was a hit and hope or just knowing heraldry very well, but you've got your 14 points and everyone else incorrect there. Sections, or bars, hence the name, alternating in pattern. So diagonally striped is a bend, a V-shape is a chevron, and like a St Andrew's cross is a saltire, or saltia possibly. And barry divided into equal horizontal sections. Well done, Flyboy. You had no clue. Hit and hope sometimes works. And 1.2 seconds, it's enough to get you some points. Is it enough to get you out of the danger zone? Let's reorder the board. It's enough to tie you with Fluffy Bunny, who is at the top of the danger zone now along with you. We must resolve this tie by the end of the next question, or we will go to a tiebreaker. Clive currently in the danger zone, but with a help. Topper out of the danger zone with a help. Everyone else has used their help. Still got Colin, Flyboy, Fluffy Bunny in the danger zone with Clive only at the top. BC in second. Astragali, Marcus Shape still in third. One final question in this round. Can we avoid a tiebreak? Let's find out. Question 5. Perhaps surprisingly, which country is home to the most Barrys, with the surname belonging to approximately 1 in every 18 residents? Is it Australia, Guinea, India, or France? And formally welcome to the stream, Flyboy. You have typed in chat. That's another hit and hope from you there. 0.83 seconds, Flyboy managing to get that answer in. And Clive multiplied, but unfortunately incorrect. Mark was the second player to get that one right, and one of only 2. Topper choosing to nerf that for the flat rate of 7 points. The answer was Guinea. The reason for this appears to be that Barry is a common surname given among the Fula people of West Africa. It is the 4th most common surname overall in the country and appears in France in approximately 1 in every 10,000. Australia, 1 in... in France, 1 in every 10,000. Australia, 1 in every around 2,000. And in India, 1 in every 3 million. 4th most common surname in Guinea. So there we go. Let's reorder the board and see what's happening come the end of round 3. Flyboys managed to break that tie and shoot up to 3rd place. And we have resolved the tie, which means we are going to lose the 4 players currently in the danger zone. Mark is going to get a bonus going into the next round as the leader with 50. Oni in second with 41. Flyboy in third with 40. They're going to be joined in round 4 by BC, Astragali, Shapes, Topper, Mango, Prugs, and AB Me, whose points will be reset to 0. Unfortunately, though, Fluffy Bunny, Colin, Stilgart, and Clive, it is the end of the round. You are in the danger zone, which means we do have to say goodbye. and Pop. Colo retaining that Boneyard crown with 11 correct answers. Colin hot on his tails with 10. We've got 10 players left. We're going to go down to 6 for the final. Mark in the lead, Oni in second, Flyboy in third with a 5-3-2 advantage, everyone else on 0. As we come to round number 4, which is more. Mike, Ale, Barry, and more. The 4 round categories. 5 questions once again in this round. Multiplying is going to double your points for the question. Nerfing in this round will earn you 5 points, half the number of remaining players. So let's see what we can do here. The category is more. Good luck to you all. Let's play Danger Zone. The 1976 song More 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 was originally recorded by which disco act? Anita Ward, Donna Summer, Andrea True, or Thelma Houston? Tricky start. Andrea True was the correct answer. Interestingly enough, Andrea started in more than 50 pornographic films before releasing the iconic song. Giannison's the only player to get that right in the Boneyard. Shapes was the fastest in the main game, followed by AB Me and Mango was third, and those are the only 3 players to get it right. All of them in just about under 5 seconds. Mango in 5.02 seconds. Mark choosing to multiply there, but getting it wrong. That could put you on the back foot for the rest of this round, Mark. Some work to do. And Astrogadi choosing to nerf for the flat rate of 5. Let's reorder the board. Flyboy, Proogs, BC, and Topper currently in the danger zone. All of them still with a help available. Shapes in top. ABME's in second. Mango is in third. Colo hanging on to that Boneyard crown as we go for question number 2. Lovely question, this. What is the highest point in Bodmin Moor and the highest point in Cornwall as a whole? Is it Grey Johnson, Brown Willie, Beige Chopper, or Black Dicky? What a great question that is. It's Brown Willie. Possibly from the Cornish Bron Vanilli, meaning Hill of Swallows, who were, the smut continues, or from Cornish Bron Ehuela, or Uhela, meaning highest hill. That's less smutty. But yes, there we go. Brown Willie is the answer. BC was fastest, only second, Shapes third, Mark was fourth, and Topper was fifth. Just a couple of helps in there. Mango choosing to multiply, doubling up from 5 to 10, and Flyboy nerfing that one for the flat rate of 5. Let's reorder the board. Another tie in the danger zone. Astrogale and AB Me both on 9. Flyboy, Topper, and Proogs also in there. Shapes and Mango at the top with 18. Mark and Oni in second with 12, and BC's in third with 10. Still a smattering of helps in play here. Let's go on. Question number 3. Which work of socio-political satire fiction, published in 1516, was written by Sir Thomas More? Was it Ectopia, Utopia, Dystopia, or Zootopia? Utopia was the answer. Utopia. So Thomas More, 1477 to 1535, was the first person to write of a utopia, a word used to describe a perfect imaginary world. He's also the patron saint of politicians, I believe, and was famously an early torturer of Christianity who put people onto the rack for daring to own a Bible in their own language. Nice bloke, buys his round. Was also one of the house captains at my primary school, along with Ralph Sherwin, someone Fisher, and Margaret Clitheroe. So Fisher, Clitheroe, Sherwin, and Moore. You had house sort of names named after people. I think I was in Sherwin, Ralph Sherwin, who have no idea who he is to this day, but I could probably look it up. Anyway, I keep forgetting there's a different button to click. There is a different button for doubling Shapes. You were second there. Oni was fastest, and with that multiplier, Shapes second, Topper third, Mark fourth, Flyboy was fifth. No other helps being used there, just Oni doubling up. Let's reorder the board. We've resolved the tie with 2 questions to go. Oni now at the top, Shapes in second, Mango in third, Astrogali, Flyboy, BC, and Proogs in the danger zone. Still 5 helps out of 10 players, so half the helps have been used, half of them still remaining. 2 of them in the danger zone belong to BC and Proogs. 2 questions left. Let's see what happens. happens next? Gascoigne, Burley, Cranbourne and Salisbury, Townsend, Nelson, Constable. Yeah, these all sound good. I can't remember what the ones we had were at secondary school. Either of the secondaries, because I went to a different school for sixth form. Can't remember what we had. Anyway, interesting to hear all about yours. Townsend, Nelson and Constable, Gascoigne, Burley, Cranbourne, Salisbury. Oh, bloody hell, VW, X, Y and Z. That's no fun. At least they start at the back of the alphabet rather than A, B, C, D and E. So in the school I taught in, we had 7A and 7B and then 7A, 7B. It went up to D. It was 4-form entry. But we did have Phoenix. What was it? I was in House Phoenix when I was teaching. Dylan's now in Aquila. And then there's Pegasus and Noctua. So they're all mythical birds or mythical flying creatures, not necessarily birds. But yeah. Pegasus, Aquila, Noctua and Phoenix. I was very much Phoenix when I was a teacher there. Parsley Sage, Roast Me a Time. That's a good one as well. Welcome, Danny Gambit. Let's have another question. I think there's 2 questions to go. From tutors initials. Oh, boringly normal. Very boring and normal. Take a look at this. Question 4. Which Shakespearean title character was the Moor of Venice? Timon, King Lear, Macbeth, or Othello? That would be Othello, Moor of Venice. It was a Hamlet, Prince of Denmark, or the tragedy of Hamlet, Prince of Denmark. Timon was famously of Athens. King Lear was just King Lear, and Macbeth was the Thane of Glamis, Thane of Cawdor, and he who would be king hereafter. Yes, the full title of Othello is The Tragedy of Othello, the Moor of Venice. Mark was fastest there. Shapes second with a multiplier. Oni was third. Astrogali fourth. Proves was fifth with a multiplier. And that's all the helps that we used on that question. Let's reorder the board. We've got another tie here. Very, very interesting going into the final question. Shapes at the top. Oni in second. Marks in third. Mango fourth. Astrogali in fifth. Bit of a gap down to AB Me and Topper. 6 points separating Astrogali and AB Me and Topper. Currently tied on 14 at the top of the danger zone. Both of them with a help available, as has BC at the bottom. Flyboy and Priggs in the danger zone without a help, and all of the players in safety have also used their help. Let's see what happens with this final question of the round. Houses in my middle school were Ripon, Durham. You're in that, York and Lincoln. They're not too bad. Ripon, Durham, York and Lincoln. I quite like those. Especially for America, because they're sort of English counties. Apart from Ripon, who was a news presenter. Well, that might be a Scottish county. I don't know. Anyway, question number 5. Good luck. Blackburn, Fingo and Penfold. Oh, you UK Astrogali. I'll come back to that in a minute. Which of the following is a definition of Moore's Law? An attempt to hide information actually increases awareness. After noticing something for the first time, you see it everywhere. Online discussion eventually devolves into calling someone Hitler. And the number of transistors per silicon chip doubles every year. You UK? Of course you're UK. You did tell me that when you joined the server the other day. Is Ripon in Yorkshire? I don't know why I thought you were American. Maybe something you said before made me think you were American then for a minute, Astrogali. I do apologise. But yeah. Oh, you lived in the US. From the USA for 2005 to 2012. Right, that explains that then. Ripon is Yorkshire. I thought it might be somewhere north. Douglas, Randolph, Stewart and Snowdon for my school. Although they've since added a new one. Probably school expanding, and where they've now got 5-form entry, they need an extra house. So I think I know most of these. The number of transistors per silicon chip doubles every year. That is Moore's Law, which is effectively computer power doubles in size every year, basically. The noticing, actually I didn't know what this one was called. Noticing something for the first time, you see it everywhere, is the Bader-Meinhof phenomenon. Which is something where you see suddenly you say, oh, I've just seen a I don't know, like an 81 plate or a 71 plate car registration plate, and suddenly you see them everywhere. So that might be because actually they've only just been introduced. For me, it's Teslas. You see a Tesla, honestly, because I look out for Teslas now. I can't do any journey from the house without seeing at least 4. The hiding, attempt to hide information actually increases awareness. That's the Streisand effect. And of course, the online discussion eventually devolving into calling someone Hitler or a comparison with the Nazis is Godwin's law, which makes it very difficult online to actually discuss the rise of the Third Reich because the conversation's over before you've begun. Because whoever the law generally states whoever comes up with that analogy has basically lost the argument, because if we've devolved to that point, then there's just no point in having a conversation anymore. Proogs is fastest there for 10 points. BC was second and with a multiplier. That could be useful. Oni was third, Shapes was fourth, Astragali was fifth. Topper, Flyboy and Mango all incorrect on that one. AB Me also multiplying on that one and getting it right. Let's see what that does to the scores at the end of round 5. And there we have it. Astragali gets out of the danger zone. Mango just manages to cling on, and we avoid a tie once again. Flyboy finishing on 13, Topper on 14, ABME and Proogs tying on 22. These 4 are going to be eliminated. Very well done to our 6 others. Our finalists this week are Shapes, Oni, Mark, BC, Astragali and Mango. You go through to our Danger Zone final. No boosts in this round. Your points will be reset to 0, and then you'll be given a score equal to the number of questions you've gotten right, minus the number of times you've appeared in the Danger Zone. I'll explain a bit more about that in just a minute. Colo still with the Boneyard crown of 15. 4 players about to join the Boneyard, and they are Proogs, ABME, Topper and Flyboy. Thank you very much for playing, but it is the end of the round. You are in the Danger Zone, which means we have to say goodbye. The absolute state of round 1. It was a fairly spectacular round 1 only, but you've done well. Bit of a disadvantage coming into this round, has to be said. Colo still retaining the Boneyard crown of 15. And here we have our 6 finalists. So, if you've gotten, say, 15 questions out of 20 correct, and you've been in the Danger Zone 3 times, that would be 15 minus 3, and you start with a score of 12. So we can see BC starting on 5, Oni and Mango on 7, Shapes and Astragali on 14, Mark with a slight advantage of 16 points. Let's go to the final, which, as always, is General Knowledge. 5 questions in this round, no multipliers or nerfs. It's all based on the trivia that you get and the points you can acquire. As I've explained, live players are starting with a score equal to their total correct answers minus their total Danger Zone appearances, which means there is a maximum of 6 points per question. 30 points available in the round, which means BC could finish on 35, Mark could finish on 46. Whichever of these 6 players has got the highest score at the end of the round will be declared our champion. Gold, silver and bronze available, plus a medal for our our Boneyard player, the highest scoring player in the Boneyard, and gold, silver and bronze for our top 3. This is the only game in the repertoire where if there is a tie at the top, we will go to a round 5 tiebreaker. It's like a set 5 tiebreaker in tennis. It's the only game where we break the tie if there's a gold medal. Everywhere else we share a gold medal, but not here. Silver and bronze can be shared, but not the gold. Just so we're all on the same page. Uphill struggle for Mango, Oni and BC, but stranger things have happened in this game. I wish you all the very, very best of luck. It's General Knowledge. Here's question number 1. Starting with this. In 1993, Michael Barrymore headlined the Royal Variety Performance held at the Dominion Theatre in the West End, but the event has most often been held at which other venue? The Royal Albert Hall, the London Palladium, the Hammersmith Apollo or Blackpool's Opera House Theatre? Yes, there was a Michael Barrymore theme running through this quiz. The London Palladium is the correct answer. Held 43 times at the time of writing in the London Palladium, compared to 3 at the Royal Albert Hall. I think it's actually 5 now, because it's been at the Royal Albert Hall the last 4 or 5 years. 2 at the Hammersmith Apollo and 3 in Blackpool's Opera House Theatre. The London Palladium was its default venue, though it does look in more recent times to a switch to the Royal Albert Hall. Shapes was fastest, Mark was second, BC third, Astragali was fourth. Let's reorder the board. Kohler still hanging on to that Boneyard crown. If he gets one more right, he's guaranteed to at least share the Boneyard crown. Let's play on to the next question. Mark with the lead, Shapes in second, Astragali in third. Question number 2. Michael Barrymore once appeared on Celebrity Big Brother, coming second during its 4th series. Who beat him to become the winner? Was it Dennis Rodman, Chantal Houghton, Pete Burns or Rula Lenska? Chantal Houghton was the correct answer. And the writer's just written here, what a stacked house. Shapes was fastest, not on a buffer that time, taking 2.98 seconds, but still fastest, only second. Mango was third, the other three getting it wrong. Cola now guaranteed, I think. No, not guaranteed, because Fluffy Bunny could overtake. Cola is not yet guaranteed a Boneyard medal, but if he gets one more question right, he will be. Shapes was fastest, only second. Mango was third. Let's reorder the board. Shapes takes the lead with 26. Mark drops to second. Astrogali's now in third. Only climbing up a little bit, currently in fourth. Mango in fifth. BC in sixth with 9. Question number 3 for another potentially 6 points. Take a look at this. Michael Barrymore had a cameo in the 1997 film classic Spice World, but which of these famous folks did not also appear? Hugh Laurie, Jennifer Saunders, Bob Geldof, or Kylie Minogue? Long time since I've seen that film. Mark was fastest, Shapes was second, Mango was third, everyone else getting that one wrong. Colo is now guaranteed a Boneyard medal because only Fett's getting that one right in the Boneyard. Fluffy Bunny can tie with Colo if Fluffy Bunny gets the last 2 right and Colo gets the last 2 wrong. The answer was Kylie Minogue. Bob Geldof appears as himself, Hugh Laurie appears as Sherlock Holmes, and Jennifer Saunders appears as Fashionable Woman. It's a very strange film. It was very of its time. And I remember I had a 1997, so I'd have had a 3-year-old sister who was Spice Girls obsessed, so that ended up being on a lot in our house. Let's reorder the board. Shapes with a commanding lead, 4 points clear of Mark with only 12 points left to play for. And Mark 10 points clear of Astrogali. Astrogali cannot hope for a gold now. It is a bit of a tussle between Shapes and Mark, advantage fully with Shapes at this point. Mango with 15, only with 12, BC with 9. Let's go on. Question number 4. Take a look at this. Strike It Rich was one of many shows hosted by Michael Barrymore. During the final series of the show, what was the maximum jackpot that a couple could earn? 5,000, 2,500, 7,500 or £10,000? Nice to see Topper getting that one right. £10,000 was the correct answer. £5,000 for 4 hotspots, £7,000 for 3, and £10,000 for 2. Mark, the only player to get this one right in our hot seat game, getting himself 6 points, which means we have got a very interesting final question on our cards. It is not a foregone conclusion. Also, Fluffy Bunny getting that one right and Colo getting that one wrong, which means Colo, whilst guaranteed a Boneyard medal, might have to share it with Fluffy Bunny depending how the last question goes. Let's reorder the board. So with 6 points up for grabs, it's Mark and Mark at the top, or Mark and Shapes. Advantage with Mark. Shapes could potentially overtake, could force a tie. Astrogali cannot now hope for a gold. No, in fact, neither can anyone else below Astrogali. Race is very much on for the silver medal, which only could... well, we could have a silver medal. No, we wouldn't, because Mark and Shapes are going to be gold and silver one way or another. So it's a race on for bronze, and that race is between Astrogali, Mango, and Oni. Advantage with Astrogali, but could go any which way. Mark and Shapes are going to be our gold and silver in one way, or Mark and Mark are gold and silver. Bronze is between Astrogali, Mango, and Oni. Boneyard is with Colo, but might be shared. One more question. Good luck to you all. Have a look at this. On an episode of his Saturday Night Out, Michael Barrymore led up to a performance of Doing the Crab by parodying a scene from which movie, often said to be the first summer blockbuster? Was it Alien, Star Wars, Jaws, or Close Encounters of the Third Kind? It was Jaws, and that is going to be game over. Fluffy Bunny failing to get that one. Colo cementing a solo Boneyard crown. Jaws was the answer. And I have no notes, just a YouTube clip. Shapes managing to get 5, Mark getting 4, which means Mark is going to squeak out a lead by 1 point. We avoid a tiebreaker. Shapes was second, Mark was third, and Oni was fourth. Let's reorder that board. Oni not quite doing enough to get up to that bronze position, and we have got, at the end of the game, Cola taking the Boneyard medal with 18 out of 25. Very well played there. It's a three-way bubble for Mango, Oni and BC, all finishing on 15 in the final round. Great game, but no medals for you three, unfortunately, but well done for finishing in the final. Bronze medal goes to Astragali, finishing on 17, but it's a very tight finish, a photo finish if you like. Shapes takes the silver with 36, but with 37 points, our gold medalist and champion of Danger Zone tonight is Mark. You did, Astragali, you got a medal. Medal in your medal cabinet. Just to go through the medal cabinets of our players. Mark, that is your 6th gold for Danger Zone. Shapes, that is your 2nd silver, to go with 3 golds, 4 bronze and 4 lobbies. Mark also with 8 silver, 3 bronze and 2 lobbies. And Astragali, that is your very first medal here at Game Night. Not just in Danger Zone, but first medal overall. And first medal being a bronze in Danger Zone, that's a pretty good achievement. It's a few people consider this game to be one of the Holy Trinity, the Holy Triumvirate of Danger Zone, the Escape Artist and the Purge. So GG's to you, Astragali, on that bronze medal there. Let's take a little look at Cola as well. How many Danger Zone lobby medals is that? It's your 9th Danger Zone lobby medal. Yet to get a gold, a silver or bronze, but it is your 9th lobby medal, so very well done. Pennies should pay out at a rate of 20 pennies per correct answer. So if you finished with 20 questions right, you're going to get 400 pennies for that game. Cola getting 18 is going to end up with 360 pennies, and they should be added on as soon as the credits roll. Can I extend my thanks to Samster for that question pack from Season 7? May have been obvious, actually, as the Michael Barrymore theme developed. But yes, a legacy pack there from Season 7 of Game Night. So going right back to 2022. Imagine my surprise. Indeed so. Oni, how did you find that pack, out of idle curiosity? Just to ask you directly for a minute. Wondered where he was. Yeah, I messaged him about 5:45 to say, we play yours tonight. No, he didn't write it. He didn't win it last time. But I'm just, I can't remember who did win it last time. I'd have to check the VOD for that piece of information. Has Only gone already? He might have gone. Only reason I ask is because actually Only, yeah, you've got it, Shapes. It only proofed it last time. And this is something that I'm very much testing the water. Whilst I'm contacting writers and saying we're playing your pack, I'm not saying proofers have to sit out of it. So I'm just sort of vetting feelings on proofers, because they're all they'll be quite upfront about it. Last week's game was proofed by Cola, because I'm proofing them all this time on the second pass, but on the first pass 2 or 3 years ago, someone else would have proofed it potentially. So last week's bidding war was proofed by Cola in the original times, and I think Cola ended up coming 4th or something. So I am feeding back, and if the feeling from the proofers is that they have an unfair advantage because they've sort of seen the question sheet, then we may do something about that. But I think it's probably fine, because it's quite different from writing the pack yourself. Whereas when you write, you tend to, I think, fall into your old rhythms and you recognise stuff. And also, yeah, of course, it depends how far back we go. So I mean, this is from 2+ years ago, so I think it's fairly safe to let old proofers have a go. Yeah, case by case. Sometimes they might remember proofing it, others not. But as a rule, I'm not actually letting them know in advance. Because then it just sort of makes it a bit more, so I'm just playing it by ear, because it's all supposed to be quite fun. But the idea is enough time has passed that actually, suffice to say, no one has got the sheet in front of them anymore. They have to dig into the archive, and I'm not telling anyone which episodes they came from. So you'd have to dig into the archive to find the actual sheet. So I think we're fine in that respect. Anyway, that is going to be it from me for tonight. Nice short and sweet stream, just over an hour. Hope you've had fun. It's been really great playing Danger Zone. It works really well as a one-off. I did consider getting a second pack ready, but I'm glad we've just done one. I'll leave you one in more, and we'll keep it a nice brief stream. What do you fancy? Do you fancy Sonic or do you fancy Worms? Because we're going to go and raid either Huds or Bricks. Any preference? I suppose that's the point, Pyro. If we have all the if we have all the questions, then it's only fair to let the proofers in as well. Yeah, I mean, because everyone will have seen the answers at some point. It's just that the proofer would have seen them on a sheet. So actually, it's kind of fine. It's not like the proofer just before has seen the sheet immediately before. So, yeah. So I think we're all good. Raid message. Not got a raid message. I really don't know what's going on. Dog yawn or titular. Scant options tonight. I think we'll just go dog yawn. Let's go raid bricks, I think. Ruffled Bricks is doing Worms Armageddon. So we'll raid bricks. Have we done HUDs recently? It's HUDs' 600th episode. Although he's HUD 601, so it's Saturdays. So we'll probably raid him on Saturday if he's still going. I think we'll go raid bricks for now. And we will say... Dog yawn. Hashtag dog yawn. Go say hi to Ruffled Bricks. He's a chum of mine. He's a Twitch DJ and he's a Worms speedrunner. Nice guy. Says it as it is. Let's go say hi to him. I'm going to be back on Saturday. In the interim, you've got Ash here tomorrow. Ash is going to be doing some stuff. Things and stuff. What has he got? Let's take a look. Schedule. Stream schedule. Brain Teaser, Relativity and Redacted with Ash tomorrow. That's Friday the 9th of August. And I'm, of course, going to be back here on Saturday with a full stream. I wasn't originally going to be, but I am now. We've got Crossfire by Hex. We've got The Purge by Zeus. And we've got Google That by Oni. That should be a really, really fun stream. And if you're just here for the Thursday streams on Throwback Thursday, next Thursday, the 15th of August, we're going to be playing The Escape Artist. Again, I might prepare 2 packs because The Escape Artist is about 45 minutes. We might do 2, we might just do the 1, but that's coming up next Thursday, Escape Artist, and Crossfire Purge, and Google That on Saturday. Let's go raid Ruffled Bricks and say dog yawn. And until Saturday, unless I catch you on Ashes tomorrow, enjoy the rest of your week as we wind down towards Friday tomorrow. And until next time, you've been watching Throwback Thursday at Game Night. I've been Royal Flush. Take care. Peace out. And good night. And good night.